Welcome back. The holidays may be over, but there's still lots happening in the city of Pittsburgh.
Sean Collier is here with his weekend guide to tell us all about it. You know, oftentimes we say that January is kind of that lull where everything kind of just stops because it's cold and it's winter, but there's still so much going on.
Never any lack of things to do in Pittsburgh. The music continues, the movies continue, everything just rolls on, even on these holiday weeks.
So we're going to start with movies too, and tell us about something special that's happening.
Can I say what just happened off the air?
Yes.
We were talking about the value of the in-theater experience.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because a lot of people do wait. I love going to the movies. I think it's so much better. And I was talking about that. And I said, really, the thing that makes the difference is, and at the same time, I said, the communal enjoyment. And Heather said, the nachos.
Both are important.
Yeah, they are.
Both very important to enjoying a film. And at Row House Cinemas this week, you can enjoy their In Memoriam Week. You know how every Oscar ceremony, we take 2 seconds per person who has passed in the previous year.
Not enough time.
That's simply not enough. Watch their work. Watch a whole film starring someone like Donald Sutherland, who was really one of the great undersung. I know younger audiences saw him in The Hunger Games, but maybe his best performance, Invasion of the Body Snatchers from the 70s, the remake of the 50s sci-fi movie. We showed this. It's a little dim now that I'm looking at it. The trailer is a little dark as you're seeing it now. Trust me, we showed this at the Steel City Horror Show. It's so good. He's so good in it. Leonard Nimoy is so good at it. And a very, very young Jeff Goldblum, our Pittsburgh favorite, also in this film. They have movies featuring the late James Earl Jones. They've got a secret screening featuring Shannon Doherty, of course, who died far, far too young. So honor some of those that we lost in the last year the way that you should by watching some great movies.
Fantastic.
That's good. All right, some big news, big event happening in the music scene.
Well, the Grateful Dead have a long history with Pittsburgh. They have performed here so much. One of the final Grateful Dead concerts was in Pittsburgh. I think maybe the 5th to the last or the 6th to the last. I found this video. This is on the Grateful Dead's official YouTube. This is of the Dead performing at Three River Stadium in 1990. That's what you're seeing right now. Pittsburgh loves the Grateful Dead, and we have a midwinter festival, or I guess early winter festival, to prove it. It's called Dead of Winter. See what they did there?
Yeah, I love that.
2-night show at Thunderbird Cafe, great venue in Lawrenceville, where some favorite local jam bands get together to recreate some Grateful Dead moments. There's so many bands that like to play these songs because they are so important to so many musicians. And you're going to see some great ones Friday and Saturday night at the Thunderbird in Lawrenceville.
And last but certainly not least, we got some laughs coming 2025.
We have to start off the year right. We have to start off the year with humor that might not work. But trust me, it's worth it. You know what? Because there's so many of them. It's called 50 First Jokes, because tonight at Bottle Rocket Social Hall up in Allentown, 50 local comedians will offer their first joke of the new year. It is a marathon of comedy. If you're familiar with the local comedy scene, we have more than enough to get to 50. There are so many great comics around here. And the gimmick is, the game is, listen, this is the first thing I wrote this year. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. You let me know. And if you don't like it, I'm only going to be up here for one joke.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
One joke.
That's it.
So you're going to see a smorgasbord of local comedy all in one night at Bottle Rocket.
Do people still throw tomatoes? Hopefully that doesn't happen.
I hope they don't, and I'll tell you why, because it's a free show and a fundraiser for 412 Food Rescue.
So you don't want to be throwing
No.
Donate those tomatoes instead of throwing them.
And if you are not reading Sean Collier's write-ups in Pittsburgh Magazine, you have to. I caught the one that you wrote up over the holiday break about the Dracula movie, which I cannot say. What is it?
I just let her hang on that because I know she was going to fail to say. Nosferatu was my #1 movie of the year. I loved it. Obviously, you've got to be ready for a dark, spooky time. But head to the theater. It's so beautiful. It's so well done.
And you said it's more dark than gore.
There's some listen, it's definitely R-rated. There's no doubt about it, but it is more just evil than gory.
You convinced me to want to go and see it, so thank you for that, Sean.
In the theater where there are nachos.
They have nachos.
Yeah.
Nachos. Good stuff as always, Sean. Thank you.
All right, and remember, you can catch Sean's Weekend Guide each Thursday right here on PTL and in Pittsburgh Magazine online.